Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. If today is the first time we say our program, for here we will bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. One of the biggest news for football now be say Senegal don't win Egypt for penalty for AFCON. And this will just this opportunity to tell El Neni sorry, say they no win the AFCON. Even though we know say Senegal have outplayed them, outpassed them, out everything them in short. Because Egypt no see anything play, but last and penalty can't settle the game. Even though Mane missed penalty for the first half of the game, early in the game. So it don't happen, we say it don't happen. So we don't get a new AFCON champion in Senegal. So they're very happy for them. A nice one. But anytime soon now, we expect El Neni back in the next maybe 2-3 days now, and then he go back to Arsenal because we are playing on February 10th. So in the next few days, we expect Baba to come back at least in the match fit and match ready. Now we don't get our complete players from midfield because we don't get Pate Shaka, then El Neni Lokonga for that midfield you get. And now only 2 slots there for defensive midfield. I will get 4 defensive midfield. As you say, we don't get surplus to requirements players now for the remaining 17 games. So even if injury come, we'll get adequate replacements. We will feel replace those positions. So we're optimistic moving forward. Anybody still pessimistic, I mean I kill off all those negative vibes because I see some kind of comments. Some people just say like Arteta come as I talk say they hope say in guarantee us top 4 finish. You know what they guarantee us. Some people still pessimistic. They say it's not possible. How can you get it? You sold your striker. You did not replace her. Leave all this bad energy. Don't be every time anything where you see you're going to put bad energy. Person they tell you saying they guarantee you something. Be optimistic. It can happen. Thomas I say yes, amen. May it be so. You know, do some kind of positive things. Don't be any smart way see. You go remember your negative energy. You can't put them. I don't just understand some Arsenal fans. Let's be positive. Give us positive energy. Aubameyang don't play in debut yesterday as Barcelona play Atletico Madrid. The match end 4-2 as Barcelona win. Though Aubameyang entered for second half, I know to get plenty impact because Barcelona player Dani Alves already collect red card, so they can't limit him again. Barcelona can't play 4-4-1, so Aubameyang can't be alone for that front. They just isolate the guy for there because they come out Adama Traore, can't put Aubameyang. I'm not gonna lie for you that yesterday. As I watch the match, it feel one kind weird. They one kind like watching Aubameyang wearing number 25, playing for Barca, like some of the what they used to watching for Arsenal shirts. All of a sudden, I they watch for another team shirts. They somehow, but at the end of the day, we'll still thank him for what he don't do for us. Main go there, go rekindle in career, start to play fresh and enjoy and stay. Well, a nice one. Wish him all the best of luck over there. Means plenty goals for them. At the same time, you know, so many people don't talk about this Nicolas Pépé playing as a false 9 for Arsenal. Even in right self, now first echo that and say, see, it will make sense, make Arteta reason how they would deploy this Pépé. Because if you say one use Pépé on the wings, the guy go there for Benjamin till eternity because we are in the play, now just Saka they play. So there is no way where they go fit bench Saka say because they won't bring in Pépé. So you need to think outside the box. What can you do for this guy? I know if you can go the other wing because I think Martinelli they operate. If Martinelli no operates there, Smith Rowe still operates there. So what should Arteta do? The only solution now is to put him as a false 9. So I don't know how una take see this one. I won't know una take. So una think say Pépé go fit flourish as a better number 9 for that place. Abi may still there for Benjamin because we need to know how to utilize this guy. This guy played in AFCON and he played very well. So why if say if he can't come for Arsenal shirt, you know they fit play well. I know so we don't get surplus people now. We don't they ahead of him in the pecking order. So what's your take on Pépé playing as a false 9? Say it go make sense. Abi no go make sense. Surprise, Chelsea and Manchester United don't come outside and say they interested in signing Isaac depending on some situations. And this one our monitoring spirit they record the mirror. Now then call they let us do this one. For Chelsea now Chelsea they look say this Lukaku now since they buy Lukaku from Inter Milan. Lukaku don't turn to flop, you get. I don't know, people don't just talk about that Lukaku. Now only Aubameyang go there's a bit talk, now only Lacazette there's a bit talk. Nobody they really reason that Lukaku say Chelsea spent big money on him with huge expectations. As the reason say, okay, this guy scored plenty goals for Inter Milan. He helped them win the league, and he was once a Chelsea player. So bringing him back home, it go make sense. They come bring him. Lo and behold, the guy no pick the ground running, he no play anything. So now the reason say at the end of the summer, if Lukaku continue this poor goal scoring return, so the reason say they will carry Isaac, because Isaac is younger, he's like 22, and Isaac will feel replace him very well to play him. Then all the other way around, when you look at Manchester United, mind you, the reason say if Ronaldo leave at the end of the summer, they will feel drafting Isaac, because Ronaldo said, according to what we hear for reports, Baba they talk say in movements would depend on who Manchester United will sign as the next coach. If they go sign one kind of shit pack away, no get respect for, they go find square root to say no one just dey under any man, because they brought this guy to come and win a trophy for them. For the past 5 years, United never win one shaking trophy, which is not good for a club in the pedigree of United. I think Roy Keane echoed this thing for one interview while they watch. So now, I'm permitting himself for the talker. Now, with the reason say if then sign Isaac, they go and replace Ronaldo, we go leave. So this one they dependent on some kind of circumstances will happen for the club. Whereas Arsenal don't mark this guy, say you be our number one priority. You, Ruben Neves, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and at the same time, Isaac don't come out and talk say in idol for football. Now be Thierry Henry, say respect the way the guy they play for Arsenal, the way he was a cult hero, the way he was a fan favorite, later becoming a legend. Say himself would like to replicate these things where Henry do, and he's very young. Say in play, in style of play and the style of play of Henry, they very similar. They are pacey, they are skillful, they are goal scoring machines, they are very good. Even though Isaac said for this season he never to score plenty goal, and we don't know what it's up. Because last time I checked, he has scored 4 goals and made 1 assist. I don't know now. So all this is now what we put into consideration. But at the end of the season, will we have a 3-way battle for Isaac, or maybe Ronaldo no go leave, Lukaku go pick form, the Arsenal will sign Isaac? Nobody knows. Now, at the end of the summer, we'll come out to let you know how everything is up. On my mandatory spiritual, they call inside football. Don't come outside, they let us know, say Besiktas don't run away from Lacazette deal, say they no do again, because according to them, they talk say Lacazette's contract in wages they too high. Say now something say they no go fit afford again. They no go compare Turkish league, maybe England league or France league. The incentives that they get for the wages in terms of maybe ticket sales and some kind of things, you know, go fit afford them to pay this guy salary week because I don't even know how much Lacazette say make them pay him. But that kind of Lacazette fee, they command that kind £250,000 per week or maybe 300, who knows, because he's a free agent. So you're not paying anything to any club, so he's within his right to say, okay, give me a bumper contract. After all, to say I get like 2-3 years left to my contract, you know how much you go pay Arsenal to say you won't pay them for my services. So this is his own right, gets. So we never know how everything will turn out, because we know say Lyon self see the reason it matter, and he gets soft spots for Lyon. So I don't say no go charge Lyon too high, because Lyon are one of the clubs we make him who him beat today. If not be Lyon, Arsenal no go see until they won't call even buy him. But now their hand will buy him for 2017 for 45, I be £47 million. So now say just be well at the end of the summer, wherever I want to go, wish him all the best of luck. Moving on, our legend that they call Paul Merson don't come as I can breathe one big statement. So back on talk say it go make sense make Arteta play Martinelli as a center forward again. Say the guy go make sense at least from now till when the season go end, because number one we say Martinelli did very lively, get, and the guy get good finishing. So you know, compare Martinelli finishing with Lacazette finishing. Say Martinelli play as a top 9, as a top number 9 for Arsenal, he go guarantee you more goals than Lacazette, so you go put there, because the guy is very fast, and defenders know they like quick and pacey midfielders or quick and pacey strikers. Get maybe say if they give them ball, they don't already know what to do, they just move back. The guy get good footballing movements, and it will make sense for them put this guy for number 9. So what do you think about Martinelli playing on number 9? Because me personally, if you ask my own opinion, I will feel say Martinelli playing as a number 9, it will make us achieve our goals this season, because instead of Emile Smith Rowe now playing on the Benjamin, it will make sense when Emile Smith Rowe come play for that left flank, then Saka dey for right flank, Odegaard dey for middle, Martinelli dey for forward. You get, make like I said, every day Benjamin. That's the best way, because Martinelli is a good finisher compared to Lacazette. Lacazette on the hold, that's why. Now Lacazette up before 2017, 2018, waiting for Lyon, he had a bust net like mad. But now the guy don't share age, don't they tell? He's 30 going to 31, it's normal, it's understandable. Compared to Martinelli, where they below 25, 24, 7, 23. The guy is still small, you get. So what's you gonna take for this issue now? Playing Martinelli as a centre forward, what's your take? About ex-Spurs striker, what they call Robbie Keane, don't come and say I want the praise Spurs under Antonio Conte. Can't talk say Antonio Conte go fit take Spurs ahead of Arsenal into the top 4 spots, because when they check out how many matches Antonio Conte don't lose for this season for EPL, again, say the guy really they play, and all the teammates all in team, like all those guys, Harry Kane, Son, all of them, they praise the manager gone. See, they enjoy his style of play, his style of training, they respect them, and they make them see he knows how to bring out the best in his play as well. This one at normal level now, you be ex-player, so you go talk good things about your club, right? So na normal level. So now at the end of the summer, you go know wetin go sup, you get. Don't be by who get the best team, you get. Now for the field of play, everything go dey judged. So at the end of the summer, we go know who go end for top 4, or who go dey for top 5, or who go dey for top 6. Go dey watch. About Carlton Palmer, will be one of our top pundits. Don't come and say, I call the talk say Aubameyang situation for Arsenal, we make can leave. So it just be like a marriage, we know the work. And the best situation na divorce, you get. So there is no why there is nothing we want tell them. Say now just to divorce, make everybody your divorce, make everybody move on for life, you get. No bad blood, you get. So anybody gonna carry anybody for mind, you get. So if you still be Aubameyang loyalist and you gonna get bad blood for us, because I saw a comment where somebody talk saying prefer make Arsenal go relegation so that they go fit sack Mikel Arteta, or Moko no qualify for Europe so that they go fit sack Mikel Arteta. You know, those kind of people, they are not really Arsenal fans, you get. They are just reactionary fans, you get. If you are a true Arsenal fan that has unconditional love for Arsenal, nobody wish Arsenal bad, irrespective of any situation, you get. Some people they very reactionary, you get. They reactive, you get. They know they proactive. Now anything, if Arsenal play well, they go they happy. If Arsenal play bad, they no go like Arsenal again. They only trust the process when Arsenal is winning. When Arsenal is losing, they no go trust the process again. So now so it just be. So Baba they talk and say this relationship between Aubameyang and Arsenal, it was heading nowhere, you get. Now it just scatter, you get. So the best way now make everybody just divorce, make everybody find their square root, and now what's gonna happen. So more let's sleeping dogs lie and move forward ever, backward never. Or even Barca legends, everything they call Rivaldo, don't come and say they send message to Aubameyang. I call let Baba know say, see, you don't come back now, Barca no be Arsenal again. As don't do you need to hit the ground running, you need to set your mark, you need to rekindle your career. If you need to relaunch your career, you get. You say don't they talk bad things about you for Arsenal, saying Rebosnet, you play like how many seasons now, you don't score plenty goals, 714 goals you scored since last season, you get. So many people don't talk bad about you, so you are here to prove your critics wrong. To make people know say you are not a finished goods, even though you don't get 32 years old. So the best thing you go do for yourself now, start to the bust net. The more you start to the score, and people come say, well, this guy never finished, you still the game. But if you can't come here and I don't call the bust net, Kuchi can put you for Benjamin Ferran Torres, when no be original striker, will be winger. They try to convert him to striker, call play ahead of you, call the bust net like mad before you. Let me say through your career don't scatter. So why don't they give him advice, like fatherly advice, because instead don't play at the biggest stage, you don't see what they saw. So what the advice and say the best thing moving forward now for you to the boss net, week in, week out for us. Or even you're right, don't come and say I call the CHUKS for this Pépé situation. So Baba call the talk, say you see this Pépé now, say this season is the final straw for Pépé. This is the final chance for Pépé to prove to everybody say he no be shit packer. You get, say he no be Benjamin members. You get, make them no go through as a Benjamin community member. Make him come outside and start to the play, start to the score, you get. Because at the end of the summer, Arsenal will do another massive rebuilding, massive buying of strikers and direct wingers. If you know can be part of this team, you know can improve, you know can contribute to get. Let me say, don't turn to surplus to requirement now. They go sell you through it. Forget say them buy £72 million. So that one, you don't just say throw money inside gutter. You get. They go sell you to anybody. If you be saying Newcastle can carry you last, you get. So if you are not contributing, Arteta will ship you out. So for this second half of the season, make sure say any opportunity where you get, maybe injury enter one person leg, they can't throw you inside. Make sure you hold that position. See the way Martinelli they hold that Aubameyang former position. Hold them tight. You, whenever they give you your own chance, hold them well, score. See Smith Rowe now, he go enter. as a sub, he go score. He go enter, he go score. Come dey be like super sub. You sef, if dem give you that kind of opportunity, make sure you enter and make it count, because this season may be your last. Wetin I think about TV, Ian dey advise Pépé na this season fit be him last. So una agree, abi una disagree? We Rooney don come outside, come dey talk about a different matter for football. So Baba come dey talk about VAR. So football dey better than when VAR dey now. You get say without VAR, the football was enjoyable and very good compared to now with VAR dey. I don't know whether una echo the sentiment wey Baba dey talk, una support am, una follow him perspective, and una get a different perspective. Because for me, I go talk say football without VAR, dey cause a lot of controversies. Even now, say football with the same VAR, controversies still dey. You get, because the purpose of bringing VAR was to curb out all these football controversies, all this kind na goal no be goal, na offside no be offside, na red card no be red card, na penalty no be penalty. All these kind things na wetin VAR suppose to come kill. But now e come be like say VAR sef don turn to part of the controversy instead of killing off the controversy. So we never know how all these things go do. And another report come dey come outside wey dey let us know say Arsenal suppose to don dey for 4th position now, if no be because of VAR, because with VAR we don lose a lot of points. The thing shock me when I see am. So last Rooney come dey talk say make dem let the referee dey make their own decision by themselves. You get, without VAR be assisting them, because it's going to be like say VAR dey cause more harm than good. Wetin be una take on wetin Rooney dey talk? Shey una support VAR, make dem scrap am, abi make dem still leave am, irrespective of any controversy wey still dey arise? Na so e just be. So if you no watch yesterday's show, just check the top left corner of your screen, click the thumbnail so that you go get all Arsenal updates. I no wan make una miss any chicken updates wey dey drop concerning Arsenal moving forward. So it's CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Na game out.